was trying to ignore to come into my testimony. I was here last week for the first time. I was just sitting across there. I woke up in the morning and I just took my diary and I was like, let me just go and have a moment of just quietness, maybe God is going to say something to me. So I walked down, which I've never done before, and as I'm walking down, I'm like, where am I going? Long story. So as I walk down, please hear me very well. I don't mean to discredit anyone, but as I'm walking down, I'm looking at churches across and I'm thinking, maybe I must just find a church around and fellowship. But I'm just walking and I pass one church and I can hear they rehearsing and praying. I'm like, oh, okay, wow. And as I pass by, I just get this weird thought. What if people just left their buildings, their churches, and they walked to the park with all their instruments and their praise and worship? As the thought comes, I have a full picture of what I'm thinking. And I'm like, okay, it's just a silly thought. So I walk, and as I get to the park, it comes again. What if people left their four walls and they come and they worship and they have their service? How many people will come to Christ? How many people will be saved? I sit down, I'm like, that's silly. What am I thinking? I've never heard of that. It's so stupid. It's Sunday. People must go to church. So I come, I sit there, and I'm just moving around, and I can't even do what I wanted to do. So I just started journaling. And then as I'm sitting there, and I get lost in my thoughts, and I start seeing guys pitching tents and cars, and I see street church. I'm like, street church? I have never heard of that in my life. Street church, like, is it Jesus? Is it God? Is it people? Your mind will tell you stories. And I'm like, okay, I'll just go across and attend. It's the church, then it's church. So then I met one brother. I asked him, I was like, have you heard? Have you seen? He's like, no, they've been here. You don't know them? I'm like, no. Sundays, I'm always indoors. So then I walk across eventually. And as I'm walking, I'm like, okay, it's Jesus, so it's okay. I walk, and then she attended to me. But as I sit down, I'm overwhelmed with such love of God. I'm like, okay, this is real. The other mother, she gives me a tambourine. She's like, oh, I can see you've got a rhythm, so just join us. Oh, I'm happy. I'm in the mood. As I sit down, the thought comes, what if people left their four walls and come out and preach the gospel? I'm like, Lord, that was you speaking to me. It was not my mind. And I was so overwhelmed. I can't describe. It's not a feeling, but the whole service, I sat till the end. It was all about the love of Christ. I'm like, God, I've been saved for years. But it's like I've never experienced so much love. Like, God, it just gets me so emotional. It's not about four walls. And as you are here, Jesus loves you. God loves you as he loves Jesus, his son. And he loves all of us. And honestly, I was like, if they made it, if I could, I would go and just give my life to Jesus again, because what have I been doing all these years? There's nothing wrong with four walls. Praise God, there's nothing wrong, but that's what God revealed to me. And I realized that Sunday I had a divine appointment with the Lord, where he wanted to show me his heart and how much he loves everybody.